What is up, everybody? And I am finally back here on my YouTube channel. It has been a very long time, and it happens a lot of times where I say, "Oh, it's the return. I'm coming back." Well, this time it's for real. I'm going to do a more manageable schedule, and we're going to kick it off with a Vancouver Canucks franchise mode on NHL 21. I've already gone ahead and changed the settings around. So we got injury occurrence down to 25 for both computer and our own team. Just so we don't have a lot of injuries out through the year, or stars getting injured for teams around the league as well, because that just gets really annoying when it's up at 50. Anyway, we're just going to get straight on into it. Keep salary cap on. We do have Fog of War off, but yeah, let's get straight into it and fix the mistakes that Jim Benny has made with all these big contracts on guys that probably won't be able to play at the highest of level of what their contract has them to believe. We're looking to win the first cup in Vancouver after the upset in 2011 against Boston and the riots in Vancouver. So the first thing I'm going to do is we should check out the contracts we have, because that's a big problem in Vancouver already, and just see what we have in what position, and maybe we could see what we could fill out right away. So down the centers we have Pedersen, Horvat, Gaudette, Sutter, and Travis Boyd. Our left wingers currently are JT Miller, Furland, Tanner Pearson, Niels Hoglander, Jimmy Vesey, Tyler Mate, and Antoine Roussel. We have Brock Besser on the right, McEwen, and Virtanen. Damn, Virtanen's been dropped off with 76 overall. I've not been really keeping track of him, but he must be doing terrible in the league right now. Jeez. 2.5 as well. Yeah, that's gonna be a contract we move out, ain't it? Damn. We got Quinn Hughes going to be here as our probably our main player besides Pedersen that we're gonna build around. Like, just look at Quinn Hughes, offensive defenseman. Gonna get a good defensive guy with him probably. We got Edler, Tyler Myers, Schmidt, Hamonic, and Ulevi. In net, we have Thatcher Demko and Braden Holtby. Now, I think we're going to roll both guys currently, because this game is very weird with its goaltending problems sometimes. Let's check who we have in our system as a whole. We have DiPietro, guy was probably the only sole amazing performer on that Team Canada World Junior team a few years back. We also, wrong button. We also have in the system Bartecci. He could definitely come up. I don't know. He's got a big contract on him. Beagle. Who is this? Justin Bailey. Sniper. Holrachuk? I can't really say his name. He's got a good defensive stats, like shot blocking, stick checking. He could be a guy we use on our penalty kill. Jordy Ben, Lind. I'm just going to sort by potential. Colson. Now, I've actually put in a bunch of rookies as well, and not just rookies, but guys that's been drafted, guys that aren't in the game. So I've also upped one of the big things. I've upped Connor Bedard's potential from medium elite to franchise, just because, I mean, he's absolutely stealing the show right now as a 15-year-old in the WHL. If you haven't been checking out, he's almost a 2-point per game player as an exceptional status kid. It's incredible. You got Lind. He's got good defensive stats as well. Yermo and Jet Wu, who we're going to hope can turn into a good defensive defenseman. He's 20 years old at 69. You'd obviously rather better, but he's got time to grow. Anyway, let's check out what we can do to our lines here in this first episode. Okay, so we're gonna keep that off, and let's just see what we could fool around with here now. So we want Pedersen and Besser to obviously rock the first line, but as we can see, their line fit's not too good. So let's just see where players would. So Besser's better on that second line. I think we're gonna move Besser down to the second. We're going to take. Just gonna mess around here for a bit, see if we get anything going. VC, two-way guy, go here. I don't want Ferland this high up the lineup. Brandon Sutter there would not be a great choice. Pedersen and Miller can intertwine. Miller got 85 faceoffs. I forgot he used to play center. We're gonna actually put Miller in at the center role, as he's got way better faceoffs than Pedersen. Who do we have in the AHL again? Wow, that's a mess of players. So we're gonna leave Cole Lind in the AHL this season just because he's got that 5 Louis Eriksson. Wow, this is a mess of a team right here. Let's just go to the roster movements here. Let's see what we could do before we just go straight into lines. So let's just check out our forwards. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 forwards. We're going to move. So a lot of these guys are on one-way contracts. So they're going to have to clear waivers. So I think our easiest bet here is to definitely do Virtanen. He's 76 overall, 2.5. I don't think anyone will want him anyway. So we're going to move Virtanen down, and we will bring up. We're going to bring up. Who should be better? Should it be Justin Bailey? No, he's a sniper. I think it would be better if we do bring up Howard Chuck. Or I don't know how to say his name. If anyone wants to leave it in the comments on how to say his name, be my guest, because I'm going to keep messing up his name. But another thing we're going to do is in the NHL, we're going to push down another forward. And that forward is going to be Anton Roussel, I think. As the grinder's just not going to match our style currently, I don't think. Ooh, Travis Boyd's going to have to be the guy, actually. He's just an easier guy to push down. Roussel's got way. I didn't realize how good Roussel is. I knew he was a grinder. I just didn't know his defensive stats were so much better than Boyd's. So Boyd will also go down, and in return, we will be bringing up a defenseman because our defense core is just not it right now. And that defenseman is actually going to be. What's Jordy Ben like? I mean, he's gonna have to go around here. So we're just gonna do this. Okay, we're good there. So now we are just going to edit our lines a bit, see what we could do with them. We're going to have to make some changes, maybe some trades along the line, because right now our team does not look too great. Well, I want Lynn back down here. So Bailey, Beagle, Bartecci's going to switch with Eriksson, Boyd here. Do I have okay, Colson. I got to get Colson a lot of time. We're just going to shove Colson right up on that top. We're going to push Eriksson down just because he's making like 4 mil or whatever. 6 mil, like, why did Vancouver ever bring in Louis Eriksson? Like, as a 6 mil guy, even before, he had a 30 goal season, but before that he never had hit it. It's not like he was consistent at that. Like, look at the big drop between the seasons to get back to a 30 goal season. He's never been good for Vancouver either. He's been basically a third line guy. And he's not getting paid third line money. Okay, we got Brisbois, Rafferty, Chatfield. Okay, we're gonna have to get Jet Wu. Yeah, Jet Wu gets in. Jet Woo, we're gonna shove in here. Oh, I got some, give me a second, everyone. Okay. Then at our goalies, yup, that's perfect. Let's go back to the NHL here. Okay, we're literally just gonna hit best lines and see what they say. Oh, man, we're gonna have to get a different coach. This coach is not doing anything for our lines. Hoglander, Furland here. What if we go this? Horvat, we're gonna do a switch here. Hoglander, what is Hoglander two-way? Just two-way guys up there. That's not. So we're gonna. This is so tough. The line chem here in Vancouver is already bad enough with the current coach. McEwen, not a bad guy. Grinder though. We're gonna take out McEwen first. So we're going to substitute him in with Mott, Howard, Chuck. Wait, I think we could try something here. If we just go Roussel. Okay. Sutter, Mott. Okay, let's just see where everyone fits in the best. Yeah, there's no good line chem here. I think this coach is not a good coach for this team. Yep, defense. That is the way I'd run this defense. The forward core is such a mess here, which is the biggest problem. And then we also got no pluses really here on the power play on 4-man. What about the? Okay, this is where it looks a bit more promising. So we're actually going to. Who's taller, Pedersen or Horvat? Well, Pedersen's pretty light, so we're actually gonna have Horvat in the middle. We're gonna have. Yeah, that's fine like that. Hoglander, Gaudette, Pearson. We're gonna have Pearson as the guy in the middle here, just so we like, if we're running it, he can get in front. Our penalty kill looks fine. I don't think I have to make many changes here. Besides JT Miller, I don't know if I really want him on the. These are some tough choices. Very tough choices, but I think we're just going to stick with the lines we have like that for now. Let's just go back to the AHL for a second. Okay, now is there any players that I'm missing out here that scratch? Sotner, nope, that's good. That's good. Arsenault, yep, that's fine. Elliott, fine. Lockwood, that's fine. And Focht, that is fine. Or is that's just defense, ain't it? Okay. Let's go, or no, that's just offense. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Or was it? Oh no, it wasn't. Okay. Let's just get right into the first month of simulation. How will the Vancouver Canucks do? Let's sim the regular season. Let's see. Let's just leave it for a little bit. See what Jim Benning's left us. See how we go for the first month, and we'll make a few changes after that. Okay, first 2 games of the season are against the Calgary Flames. I'd say we sim 2 weeks at a time here, just so we get a feel for what's gonna happen with us. Okay, not good. 2-1 loss to Calgary. 3-2 win. 4-3 win over the Hurricanes. Every game has been 1 goal. Another 1 goal loss. We're just gonna replace them for now, as it's only a weak injury. Not detrimental to the HL. 2 Chicago, so we would get their 2 seconds. I don't want to make this trade because it's way too early in the season to make a trade like that. Seconds can be really good in this game if you draft them right. Okay, that's it's tough. Let's just see how through the first 6 games of the season how Pedersen's got 6. Pedersen. I'm speaking way too quickly here. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Pedersen 6 points on the season through 6 games. Let's just keep going. We'll go up to the game against Chicago. Okay, let's put Beal back in the lineup first. How's Colson doing? Colson 4 points in 3 games. Not bad as a start in the AHL as a 19-year-old. I think he's 19. Was it 19 or 20? I don't remember how old he is. Boston having a bad start to the season. Okay, a 3-game win streak. And it's snapped. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm actually surprised that we've done as well. We have it's not a great record. 8-5-0 is not a great record, but it is a lot better than what I was thinking we were going to start with in this franchise mode. So Pettersson's got 5 goals on the season. Not bad to start with. Let's just check our team stats here, or not our team, our player stats. Check the forwards. Pettersson with 11 points. 5 goals. JT Miller, 11 points. Only 2 goals, but we'll leave it. Brock Besser, he has 4 goals, but look at the shots he's getting. He's really being utilized. Oh, pardon me. That's why we like to see, though, because over time, Besser can really turn into that sniper. If he's having a lot of shots, like, I'm going to compare that in a second to the rest of the league. See where Besser compares in shots. Because the more shots you have, the more goals you'll score by the end of the season. Horvat, 8 points. Captain Bo, -3. Might have to look at his line. Tyler Mott, I put him into the lineup, and he's got 5 goals in 13 games. Not bad as a guy. I'm pretty sure I got him on the 4th or 3rd line. VC with 4 goals. Roussel, Sutter, Gaudette, Pearson, Hoglander. Yeah, that second line is not it. Hoglander is still just too young. He's too young to be playing that far up and having that much ice time. Quinn Hughes, though, coming in and playing great. Tyler Myers with 9 points to start the season. Jeez. And who's doing... Ooh, Holtby. Well, he's only played the 4 games, but I mean, I can't really make a judgment on any of the goalies yet. Too early in the season for any of that to go on. But with that second line, I think I'm gonna have to make a change. So, Hoglander and Furland. I think I'm gonna put Pearson on that second line for a little bit. Horvat, Hoglander. We got a lot of two-way guys. 5 of them in that. Yeah, this is a very big two-way team. We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to bring in a few playmakers because right now we just got a lot of nit and grit, but not much else. Holy, I cannot speak today. I speak way too quickly. I gotta try and slow my speaking down. The defense is definitely good. And I've got nothing else. Let's check out the AHL. Colson, that's fine. I just really want to check out Colson, just because he's going to be an absolute menace for us when the time is right. Anyway, let's sim another 2 weeks into the season. Maybe we go to the end of this month, end of November for the first episode. Anyway, let's head up to the 14th of November. I don't want to say anything about injuries yet because we haven't had anything big. Okay, this is interesting. 7-4 win over Detroit. We take those. 4-3 shootout loss. Game against Buffalo. They've been playing basically the complete opposite of how they've played in real life, it seems. Jeez. Okay, we're really picking up losses now. Okay, so that's a lot of goals we allowed there. Let's just so that first line seems to be clicking very well together. Let's change. Let's take Hoglander down and put VC up there in that role. Pearson, Horvat, and Jimmy VC. Do we go Besser here? Besser's... Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to put VC up. Jimmy VC. Remember the Jimmy VC sweepstakes back in the day? That was like, what, 6 years ago? Didn't pan out, but I mean, he could definitely be a decent player. I mean, decent third line guy, I feel, for a lot of teams in the NHL. Oh, I went into the sim game. Well, let's just do it. Oh, well. Oh, no. Okay. Brent Sutter, what about the third period? Ah, Tyler Myers, let's go. Overtime. Shootout. And we snapped the losing streak. And it's a bit of a funny one considering we actually went into the game. That's interesting. Quinn Hughes with 19 points in 21 games. The young defenseman is tearing it up. Okay, let's sim right up to the 30th, right before the game against Dallas. We'll make judgments in between episodes, see what we could do. 1-0. Ooh, DiPietro. Okay, we're just going to assistant because rotate goalies will be on, the better goalie will play. That's a rough loss, though. 4-1, 3-2 loss. Oh, this is tough. Win streak, lose streak. Win streak, lose streak. Ooh, that's we're just gonna rotate through. So, through the first 2 months of play here in Vancouver, the era after Jim Benning has left, we're 14, 11, and 3. We would have liked to be better, but we've been left with some poor contracts, and we just got to use what we have. Horvath, Captain Bo, with 25 points in 28 games. He's having a season. Let's just go in and check team stats for a sec. Maybe this could help us out going into the next episode. So right now we are in a playoff spot, just barely though. As San Jose, Vegas, and Edmonton are not far behind, and they all have games on hand in us. So let's just say we're one of these wild cards, for example, or something like that. But goals scored is not our issue, I don't think. May not suggest it, but we're basically 3 goals a game, which is not terrible. But defensively, I feel like it's more of a defensively with a forward core because we have we actually have more defensive players, which is why we're not. I feel like we're probably allowing a lot of shots. I don't know where I would check that or how to compare, but I feel like for some reason my thought process is we're allowing a lot of shots because we aren't able to hold on to the puck long enough when we're on offense. So we're basically letting the other team have a lot of time. I should really check the entire league for these things. So who's first in the league? Calgary is first in the league. They're 18-6-1. Holy. Goals for, it's Edmonton currently. Goals against, the best defensive team is Anaheim by a long shot. John Gibson must be absolutely tearing it up right now for Anaheim. On the power play, where do we stand in the league? Oh man, we got to switch that power play up. Wow, that is I actually thought our power play was going to be our one hope for the season. So I seen we had had a decent power play. Man, that is one of the worst power plays in NHL history right there. 10.5. What about our penalty kill? Penalty kill is not terrible, but it definitely could be a lot better. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Our home record is and our away record's Gonna have to make some moves. Anyways, I think that's it for the first episode. Actually, let's check out the AHL. Jay Beagle, 16 points. Let's see how Pekolzin's done in his first 2 months of AHL hockey. 14 points, 8 goals. Not bad as a rookie. Not bad as a rookie down there. Look at that, 99 shots. Now, don't tell me that that is not great for when he gets to the NHL level. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for joining me here in my Vancouver Canucks jam mode, the era after Jim Benning, and I'll see you all next time.